our family created Simple Times Farm because we wanted to get back to a simpler way of life. We're city folk. We were living in Florence in a big house, and we had a series of events happen in our family, which just made us reconsider life. And so, as a family, we all decided that we wanted to kind of simplify. So, all of this was kind of a part of our personal journey to simplify, but because I am an educator, I decided to borrow the community. Besides the fact then to bring people in to kind of stress the simplicity through hard work of not just how life used to be, but how we can simplify today. We have an organic garden, and we talk about nutrition. So for the first year then, we were truly homesteading. Then after a year, then as we were expanding, we had to put in a well, so we did get electricity. So we then just slowly started accumulating our animals. We have goats, which are Nigora goats, which is a cross between a Nigerian dwarf, and which is good for milk, and Angora, which is good for fiber. So we have the best of both worlds. And then we have our sheep, which are a heritage breed of Shetland sheep. All of them are miniature, so that it's not anything that's big that's going to scare the kids, that they can easily come and pet and feed and not be overwhelmed or overpowered. We bought emus because we decided to try. You can eat emu, it's dark meat, but you can also get the emu oil from them, and then the eggs that they lay. But we really enjoy having our emus. And then we have peacocks, and that's just to look at. They're beautiful. And then turkeys and all sorts of different kinds of chickens. Then we have 3 horses, which we do ride, and we do have an Amish buggy, and we plan on training one of our horses to pull the Amish buggy as a part of something that they can do here. Then we have our Jersey cow who had a baby, so we have 2 Jersey cows, and that's who we do raw milk. So the kids, mostly Anastasia, but everybody has to have a turn milking the cow. And then we have our miniature donkeys. We have a Sicilian and a Mediterranean, and then they had a baby. So we have baby June. She's adorable. And we give donkey cart rides. That's one of the things that we do. And so we really have a menagerie of all sorts of different animals, but it's enough to be able to give people a feel for how the barnyard used to be back in the colonial times. And so as kids come and tour, they get a chance to make candles or milk a cow, and pet the animals and feed the sheep and the goats. We also show them how they wash clothes, how they used to wash clothes with a wringer and a washboard. It's just about relaxing and enjoying life and family and spending time with family. Putting it all together, it's been almost 2.5 years, and it's only going to get bigger. Each year then when people come back, it'll be something new. We already have a grant with the disabilities in Lawrence, and so there's a group of consumers that come out and they work in the garden, and we talk about nutrition and exercise and healthy living, and we really enjoy this kind of work. And then we have youth groups come out, and we have an evening thing where we roast marshmallows around the fire and do a scavenger hunt for youth groups. And we also offer a nature trail that they can walk through. You'd be surprised how much exercise you can get done without even realizing it, because you're enjoying the outdoors and the animals and getting from one place to another, that it doesn't really even feel like exercise. One of the things that amazes me to have kindergartners and first graders go, "You have such a lovely garden." And so, for them to even recognize, that the work that's put into it, one of the things that we are growing is rice. And they all get a chance. They break open the kernels, and they can see right now, as they broke open the kernels, it's rice milk that they can see. And so next time they go to the store and they see that, in the container in the dairy that says rice milk, they'll know exactly where it came from. There's a lot of adults that don't even know that. And then I explain to them the process once we harvest the rice that we go through. The comment that we get the most is, it's so peaceful out here. And it really is. All of our animals just have kind of this peace about them that people really enjoy, and they get re-energized when they come and they hang out. It really gives the kids a chance to come out and learn. A lot of people don't realize that every all the milk that you drink comes from cows, or every chicken that you eat that you buy from the store was on a farm somewhere, whether it was a big processing plant or a small farm. All the chickens come from the same place, from chicken. One thing I do get a lot of as we go and we do shows, and people see, like at the fairs and things like that and festivals, and people see us in our costumes, they ask, do we wear regular clothes? We had a youth group come, and one of the things that I do when they first arrive is they all have to put their cell phones in a basket. And all of them were like, "You're asking me to do what? And they just reluctantly was handing in the cell phone. And by the end of the evening, they had forgotten that they had phones. And just with the events that were going on and the activities, they really did, for that moment, forget about technology.